Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of How to Reach 2000. Here we go, we're playing against a 1072 rated opponent. We're starting off with a rating of 1082. We get the move d4 played on the board. Let's play d5, controlling the center so that they cannot play e4. Okay, so we get the London system for the first time in this series. I really like playing the move c5. Which asks questions to the white position, and I'm kind of surprised that they played this, which is the best move actually. Most beginners play c3 because their rules say that if your opponent plays c5, white should go c3. But this guy seems to have studied his theory. Now I play the move knight c6, bringing a piece. If they play this, I'm gonna play e5, and then take the pawn in the next move. Now they play c3, standard move. I can immediately go after this pawn, which is one of the advantages of pushing the c-pawn. Early in the series, I talked about why moving the z-pawn is essential in queen's pawn positions, and the knight always goes behind the pawn or it goes to the d7 square. Let's play the move queen to b6, and if they do this, I'm gonna play c4, and if they take me, I'm gonna open up the a file. And also I'm gonna quickly follow up with the move b5, and then the move b4. Now this is an interesting move because we have this move, and if they take us, we can take here. And they can take this, but we can take here. That's an interesting line, and also they're quite far away from developing all of these pieces and castling, so I don't see any reason not to try and play this. And a common mistake in positions like this is to play bishop d3, blocking the attack on the queen, but then we can take this, and the queen is overloaded. It cannot defend the bishop, and also it cannot defend the b2 pawn at the same time. From my analysis in the past, the best move was actually to take. There's like this trappy line, which I should have analyzed before playing that move, but it should do the job. Let's play the move e6. We developed our knight. Excuse me, that was a blooper. This is called a bishop, by the way. We developed the bishop with tempo on the queen, so we essentially get an extra move. And also the move queen d2 comes in the way of the natural development of the knight. And if any of you know how to play the London system, you know that the knight always goes to the d2 square, or at least in like 90% of the cases. In this case, there is a queen on that square, so they cannot play that. Let's play takes, and if they take with the e-pawn, then this is like an exchange Caro-Kann, which is slightly better for the black pieces. Because of the way they developed, they didn't really develop in like the most optimal way, and our idea is to move away and then castle. Early in the game I was talking about bishop d3 being a mistake because the queen is overloaded. It cannot defend the bishop and the pawn at the same time. So we can simply take and then take this. Maybe they can castle and try to trap my queen, but I don't see how that's gonna happen. So let's take the bishop. And let's just make sure that there are no tactics that are immediately winning. We can just grab a pawn, and if they castle, we can calculate to see if this rook is free or not. In the worst case scenario, we're just going to be up a pawn. Okay, they castle very confidently, which is nice. I mean, I would play that. That's like the best move. Now I'm questioning whether I should take this or not. I probably shouldn't, because after I take, they have the move queen to c2, and my queen doesn't really have any squares to go to, and they can follow it up with a move like knight to d2, and my queen is going to be trapped. I have to give up the queen for the two rooks. Not sure if I am willing to do that, considering that this queen is quite active, and it's well placed in the center of the board. Okay, they develop. I'm gonna... What should I do? I kind of misplayed this position. Maybe the pawn on b7 was poisoned. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that this bishop is controlling that square. What to do? I would love to have a queen trade in this position. Maybe we can play this. That looks really nice. If they attack my queen, I'm gonna take this. That doesn't look that bad. And if they take, I'm gonna take. And after the queen takes, I'm gonna take this. Kinda looks sketchy to open up the center, but I don't think I have a better choice. Because they're threatening to go here and then take my pawn. What's the worst that can happen? Pre-moving this. I have to speed up a little bit. I'm down on time. They play this anyways. Kind of concerned. Let's play this. Let's take the free pawn. They're gonna take this and I'm gonna castle. I wanna just get out of this position as quickly as possible. And I realized I missed this idea of forking and then taking this, which my opponent also misses, which is nice. But it's not as good in this position, because after I trade, I'm gonna take this soon. Okay, let's throw in this, and then take this. Or maybe take this, and then can take this next. Or we can simply just take the free pawn. Have tons of options here. In the resulting position, we're gonna be up a few pieces. We're gonna be up 2 pawns. I feel like I want to take the free pawn. Maybe that's not a good idea because of bishop here and everything is stuck. Then I can take this. I also like the idea of taking this. What if I play this? That doesn't look right. This knight is kind of stuck. I kind of like this idea. If they attack me, I'm gonna go here. If they take this knight, I'm gonna take. And I still defend my bishop. Now I'm just up 2 pawns. I have a passed d pawn, which is gonna go down the board pretty quickly. Idea is to play bishop to f6 and then activate my bishop on this diagonal. That also relieves a lot of pressure because of this rook, and I can move this knight without hanging my bishop. If they play this, I'm gonna play this. They play that. Let's take the knight and go here. If they take this, we take the rook. Now we're just trying to simplify all of the pieces. If they defend the knight, I'm just gonna trade everything. Now I'm simply in a better position with extra pawns. And I can play this. Now we get the trade of rooks, and we win this, maybe in some lines. We have to make sure that we don't get back rank checkmated. So let's play the move. What should we play? This? Actually, I really like moving my king so that it's closer to the center, and I can escort my pawn. I'm not wasting any time playing h6 because that's not needed. Let's go here, prevent the rook from getting a check. Now let's start pushing the pawns. The king does a good job. It prevents the rook from getting active. This rook prevents this rook from going to the back rank. Now let's play f5. Idea is to play this and then create two passed pawns which are connected, and we can run them down the board. My opponent should really consider spending a bit more time. Now I'm threatening to push and then take the rook. This is called a pawn fork. You attack two pieces with a pawn. They play this, which prevents me from playing this, but I can take the free pawn. And I can just go back, defend everything, and eventually I'm just gonna push my pawns. I'm up 3 pawns. Very nice game. Let's go here, kicking the rook away and also threatening moves like this. I don't see anything wrong with this. If they go here, I can check, driving the king backwards. And now if they go here, this is a checkmate. They go to the back rank, understandable. Now I can go to the other side, threaten this. If they check me, I'm gonna go here and then bring the other pawn. It's quite a nice endgame. We're still threatening mate, by the way, so if they give us this check, we can go here. We're no longer threatening mate, but now the king is out of the way and we can escort this pawn. It shows how piece activity and being up material is a really good thing. Okay, we get the resignation. Very nice. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.